Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is week 10 of season 7. The 6-3 Huskies taking on the 4-5 Kansas City Chiefs. The Huskies with a 2-game lead in the division, trying to make it 3 and trying to move their win streak to 5 straight after this week. And we do have some news about the dev games from last week. We'll talk about those after we see Larry Lamb's stats on the season. (2,000 yards, 14 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on the season for Larry Lamb, former 2-time MVP, struggling this season. But Keith Jackson, unfortunately, did not end up getting his dev game. But Josh Cotter did. Josh is now a star QB for the Huskies. And speaking of dev games, we got another one. Gage Bloodgood with a chance to go up to an X Factor this week as Jalen Bishop laying the lumber on that one. A disgusting hit by Jalen Bishop, forcing a 3rd and 10 now from the 25 for the Chiefs. As just too easy, wide open across the middle of the field for, I believe that's Selvey. Yup, Selvey for a 22-yard catch. First and 10 out from the 46. As Lamb, nowhere to go, throws the ball away. As all the receivers were blanketed right there. As this is arguably one of the best uniform matchups in the league right now, with the all-white from the Huskies and the all-red from the Chiefs. As a great route from the running back, Glenn Boston, for 25 yards right there. Now he 1st and 10 from the 28. An empty look now for the Chiefs. As Visual Hatchers coming in, CJ along with him forces a throwaway on 1st down. But it would be huge to get Gage up to that X Factor DB. Would have 2 of them in the secondary now. As Visual Hatcher coming in once again. A great throw by Lamb, rolling to his right, throwing it cross body back to Selvey, wide open for a 5-yard pickup. And now a 3rd and 5 from the 23-yard line. A risky pass there by Larry Lamb, but 1st down for Scott. Now a 1st and 10 from the 13. Empty look here for the Chiefs. Across the middle, Shane can't make a play on it. Touchdown Chiefs, and just like that, they are going to take a look at it. And they do say the touchdown stands. A great drive by the Kansas City Chiefs right there, going up 7-0 with ease. As Shane got beat last week very late in the game to give the Broncos a lead, and now giving up a touchdown to begin this week after a couple really solid weeks for him. But here comes Gage. Gage to the left side, off to the races. And nobody's in front. Does he have the speed? And gets caught from behind by Carey, who pushes him out at the 12. And what a kick return to start the game for Gage. Carey tracks him all the way down. But now the high-powered Huskies offense coming out onto the field, and they don't have an answer for Josh at the moment with 2,600 yards on the season, 25 touchdowns. Only way the Huskies have really been losing is if Josh turns the ball over a ton and has the 12 picks on the year. Now a 1st and 10 from the 12 after the kick return. Play action pass. And Josh goes underneath to Jamal, who's bouncing off of a couple tacklers, picks up 5 on the catch off of the bootleg. And now a 2nd and 5 from the 7-yard line for the Huskies. They go with an empty look here. Josh underneath Anthony Reddick. Pushed into the end zone. What an effort by the rookie, Anthony Reddick. And I believe that might be his first career touchdown in the NFL. He might have one already. I'm not positive. But that could be his first career touchdown. Nonetheless, it's a tied ball game now, 7-7. Huskies and the Chiefs. As Carey is back there to return this one for the Chiefs. As Rosenberg lays them out at the 12-yard line. As Glenn Boston having a great season. 9 touchdowns on the season. As the Huskies are going to have to contain him and this high-powered Chiefs offense. They've been struggling so far this season, but they are still a very, very good unit. As a 2-yard rush there by Boston. Kitchen with a nice tackle. Kitchen has had a spectacular year for the Huskies. Coming out of nowhere, really. 2nd and 8 from the 20. As Dillon ends up with another pick. As the DBs for the Huskies went man across the board. And Dillon makes Larry Lamb pay, trying to test them. Now a 1st and 10 from the 39 for the Huskies. As a great catch from Damian across the middle of the field down to the 23-yard line. First and 10 from the 23. Josh under center. Hand off to Drew Stevens, stiff-arming his way past one. Only able to get 3, though. As Drew Stevens hasn't gotten the crazy amount of touches we've seen in the past, but he's been very, very efficient so far this season. 2nd and 7 from the 20 now. Sutherland in the backfield. He's really come on this season as well. As Sutherland picks up a 1st down, 8-yard carry on that one. Sutherland really came on last playoffs, and ever since then, he's been the clear-cut RB2 in this offense. A 1st and 10 from the 13 now. Hand off to Drew Stevens. Push forward for a gain of 7. And now a bunch to the right for the Huskies here. Josh drops back the pass. On the roll. Josh gonna use his speed, get into the end zone for a rushing touchdown. And the Huskies take a 14-7 lead. As a high-scoring first quarter so far, and it's still not even over yet. Between 2 of the best offensive units in the league. One of them has been underperforming, and that's why the Chiefs are 4-5. But Carey back there to return his 3rd kick of the game, and a nice return by Carey down to the 31-yard line. But then injury on the play to Scott. Had a catch already on the Chiefs' first drive, but a 1st and 10 from the 31. As they check the ball down to Glenn Boston, who's laid out by Kirkpatrick. Down at the 33-yard line. And now a 2nd and 8 from the 33. Larry switching the play here. Rolling out. As in now it's going to be a 3rd and 1. As don't know who responsibility that Waddle was, but picks up a catch. And now a 3rd and 1 from the 39. Last play of the first quarter here. And nice running from Glenn Boston. Squeezing through a hole. Getting the 1st down. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Huskies up 7. Chiefs with the ball, though, and driving at the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 now. Is a nice tackle from Kitchen. Boston only able to get 3, and Boston in the first matchup was the reason why the Chiefs are able to get back into it a little bit. So the Huskies are definitely trying to take him out of this game. They're doing a nice job of it so far. A nice tackle from Gage as well, down to the 35, but Edwards beating Darrell White on the coverage. A really nice route, and now Larry Lamb is into the zone. And this is when the Chiefs offense can get really scary. As a nice throw by Lamb to Boston, splitting the safety and the corner down to the 13. First and 10 from the 13. Wide open on the play is Selvey, and just a really nice throw by Lamb as Dylan was right there, just never really saw him. 2nd and 1 from the 4. Empty look here for the Chiefs. Huskies send a blitz though, and Dylan with a nice play deflecting the ball. And now a huge 3rd down here. For this Chiefs offense. 3rd and 1 from the 4. As it's picked off by Steven Stanton, and he's got room to run. I don't think anybody's gonna catch him. Steven to the 30, 20, 10, and a 101-yard pick 6. Steven Stanton. 2nd pick of the game for Larry Lamb, and this one goes back for a pick 6. Is a really nice drive from the Chiefs, ends up giving the Huskies points. Now the Huskies with a 21-7 lead midway through this 2nd quarter here. It's carried through Kitchen off of him, down at the 23-yard line. As Boston has been kept in check so far in this game. Chiefs have not been able to run the football at all, but fullback coming in motion now. And maybe they'll start, but Caden and Grimes lay him out in the backfield for a loss of 3. A 2nd and 13 now from the 19-yard line. Across the middle is Selvey, and a huge catch by Selvey. Still one of the best receivers in the league, and showing it this week. First and 10 from the 37 now. Huskies send a blitz, and Caden and Gage are there to push them back for no gain on the play. Nearly lost a yard. Huskies send the blitz here. Incomplete on the play. Steven Stanton with coverage. Nothing open for the Chiefs. And now a huge 3rd and 10 from the 37. Lamb under center. As Lamb tried to force it in the coverage, just throws it over everybody's head. And the Chiefs are forced to punt. Down 14 points with 2:58 left in the 2nd quarter, giving Josh and this offense enough time to go down the field and try and score. As Anthony Reddick is back there to return this kick. Just couldn't get behind some of these Chiefs defenders. Doing a nice job cutting him off, and a 1st and 10 from the 18 now. Josh under center. And Stevens able to pick up 1 on the carry. Second and 9 now from the 20-yard line. Josh back under center with a bunch to the right. And it's another handoff to Drew Stevens only able to get another yard. The Chiefs doing a really nice job here against the run so far in this game. Now a timeout by the Chiefs right before the 2-minute warning. Don't know if they didn't like the play they were in or they're trying to save some clock. 3rd and 8 from the 21. Damian wide open, picks up the first down to the 35-yard line, takes a hit though. And now the 2-minute warning here. Huskies up 14 already. With ball. Could add some more. 1st and 10 from the 35. Empty look here for the Huskies. Josh to Connor. Nearly put it right on the money. Just a tad bit overthrown. And now a 2nd and 10 from the 35. Josh going deep to the rookie, Anthony Reddick, and he hangs on to it. Anthony Reddick, touchdown Huskies, 2nd touchdown of the game for the rookie. And that's why he's on the field, to use the speed nobody in the offense can get to. He has another gear in him. As James Aldridge will kick this one deep. Carey breaking a couple tackles. Connor able to bring him down at the 38-yard line. As Boston coming back out on the field. And with the Chiefs offenses, they are in desperate times right now, desperately looking for some points. Across the middle to Edwards, the tight end, down to the 41. Now he 1st and 10 from the 41, trips to the left for Boston. As a nice tackle from Gage after a 5-yard pickup there. Bringing up a 2nd and 5 now. From the 36, Lamb under center. Gage play good now with a pick. And Gage is off to the races. And Glenn Boston catches him. That's the 3rd turnover of the half for Larry Lamb. And now the Huskies can take another chance to try and score here. But right before half, 1st and 10 from the 44. Josh going back up. Anthony Reddick into the end zone. The rookie is popping off. 3rd touchdown of the game for Anthony Reddick. Having a historic rookie game. As the Huskies now lead the Chiefs 35-7. As Miles McMillan lays out Carey at the 22-yard line. As we are still in the 1st half, as the Huskies have a 35-7 lead. A complete domination over the Kansas City Chiefs here. As they send a Huskies send a blitz, Chiefs get it off quickly, lose 1 on the gain. Second and 11 from the 20-yard line now. As Dillon with a nice tackle there. Questionable call on the 1st down, but a timeout by the Chiefs with 28 seconds left, desperately trying to score some points here. As they check it down to Glenn Boston. As a nice tackle from Shane and Darrell White. Bringing up a 2nd and 2 from the 40-yard line. As Larry Sims lays out Larry Lamb. And now a 3rd and 2 from the 40-yard line. Can the Huskies defense get them off the field As Dylan with his second pick of the half. Fourth of the game for Larry Lamb, and a move by Dylan. Down to the 37. As the Chiefs are in desperation mode here. Now a 1st and 10 from the 37. Empty look here for the Huskies. Chiefs send a blitz. Hunter wide open. Hunter, can he get in? Touchdown! What a game from the Huskies. Proving they are a legit threat in this AFC playoff race. A lot of these Huskies players feel like this is their year. They've been robbed by injuries in the past couple of seasons, haven't been given a full chance, and a lot of them believe that this is their year. As the Huskies played a perfect half there. And they're definitely going to try and run the ball, milk some clock, get out of this game without injuries. As Gage is back there. And Gage is off to the races. No chance. Gage, Bloodgood nearly took one to the house. Down to the 47. And give this man his X factor. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Josh under center. And it's a handoff to Drew Stevens, and they're playing this run very well. 2nd and 11 now from the 46. As Drew Stevens picks up a nice 6-yard carry there. As I'm going to have 2 clock on for the rest of this one. Just because it is such a big lead. I normally won't do this. But a 3rd and 5 here for the Huskies at the 48. Damien with a nice catch there, but there's a flag on the play. They're going to get a holding on the offense. Frank Webster with a bad hold, eliminating the 1st down by the Huskies. Bringing up a 3rd and 15 now. Josh to Steven Sutherland underneath, and he picks up the 1st just like that. And Josh has missed 1 pass all game long. 1st and 10 from the 38. Josh back under center. Flynn loses 2 on that play. And the Chiefs' run defense, one of the better ones in the league, and one of the better ones we've played all season so far. 2nd and 12 from the 40 now. Josh under center. And this one goes to Flynn, and he can't get anything. And Damien hurt on the play, and that's not a good sign. This is what we are trying to avoid here. Injuries, as it's a 3rd and 12 now from the 41. Hunter had a chance to go up and get that one. Incomplete on the play. And Sammy Leak will come out, try a very long field goal attempt. 58-yarder. And this one's up, and it's good. Sammy Leak showing the leg there. 58-yarder, extending the lead to 45-7. As a torn labrum for Damien. And that is heartbreaking, as he was having probably would have been his best season ever. Probably would have got over 1,000 yards. And now an injury will set him back. But at least he should be back for the playoffs if the Huskies make it and don't have a mid-season collapse. A 1st and 10 from the 22 now. Lamb under center. As they start out with a run, and it's a big run downfield to Boston. Huge run down to the 47-yard line. As I was shocked to see him go with a run there, but 1st and 10 from the 47. Now pistol look for them. Incomplete on the play, just overthrew Selvey with Dylan in coverage. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 47. Across the middle of the field. And Waddle is off to the races. Waddle's into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Bringing the score to 45-14 now. As the Huskies blow this lead, there will be some serious change on this team. As Gage with a nice return to the 27-yard line. As we'll see a lot more of Jamal Lacey in this offense now, and Eric Franklin. 1st and 10 from the 27, Josh under center. This one's a handoff to Drew Stevens, and Stevens fighting down to the 41-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 41. A bunch to the right. Josh goes with a bubble screen to Kylo. Kylo breaks a tackle. Picks up 8 on the carry. 2nd and 2 from the 49. Josh back under center here. Sutherland behind him. Sutherland found a small gap, and surprised that's not a 1st down. Now a 3rd and inches from the 49. Josh back under center here. It's a handoff to Drew Stevens, and he falls forward for the 1st down. As the biggest issue right now is just avoid as many injuries as possible. 1st and 10 from the 48. Trips to the left now. Jarvis catches that one. Might be his 1st catch of the game. Goes for 7. As he's been kind of quiet recently. But 2nd and 3 from the 41. A bunch to the right. As Drew Stevens with a nice around 7-8 yard pickup right there. That will end the 3rd quarter. Huskies up huge in this one, and taking a foot off the gas pedal and just trying to milk some clock here. 1st and 10 from the 34. Josh back under center. And the Chiefs sending a blitz here. Stevens loses 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 from the 35. Josh under center. Bunch to the right. They go with a play action pass here. Jarvis Peterson down to the 18-yard line. And what a laser from Josh. On 1st and 10 now from the 18. They go with a run. Only picking up 1. 2nd and 9. Josh back under center here. Play action pass. As Eric Franklin left all alone in the end zone, and Josh couldn't hit him. That's a bad miss from Josh, and haven't seen him miss that bad all game. But a 3rd and 9 from the 17-yard line. See if the Huskies can pick up a 1st down here. As Josh is running with it, picked up and slammed, and luckily held onto the ball, and even luckier, he's able to get up. The Huskies will take another field goal attempt, go up 48-14. As James Aldridge will kick this one deep. Two carry about at the 2-yard line, and Shane O'Neal lays him out at the 18-yard line. 4:26 left in this game. See what the Chiefs do, if they're going to go with more of a run style or if they're going to continue to try and score. as they threw it, and Larry Lamb, with an awful throw behind his receiver, nearly got his receiver hurt. Now a 2nd and 10 from the 18-yard line. An empty look for the for the Chiefs here. And Kirkpatrick beat on the route. Shane with a nice open field tackle. Really nice open field tackle by Shane. Goodwin with his 2nd catch of the game there. They go back underneath to Goodwin. White brings him down after an 8-yard pickup at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 2 from the 49. Huskies send the blitz here. As Dylan was a hair behind Selvey and nearly got his 3rd pick of the game. A great ball from Larry Lamb right there, bringing up a 1st and 10 from the 20. And too easy for Larry Lamb and the Chiefs right there. Moving the score to 48-21, but too little, too late for Lamb to pick up in this one. If he would have played like this in the first half, he might have had a shot, but all the Huskies needed were the first half points. Now they just got to run out the clock. A 1st and 10 from the 25. Josh under center. An extra offensive lineman on the field for the Huskies as Drew Stevens follows him for a 4-yard pickup. Now Isaiah Flynn in the backfield. 2nd and 6 from the 29. They go with a trap play here, and Flynn falls forward for a pickup of about 2 or 3. Now a big 3rd down here at the 2-minute warning. Huskies get it, and they can run out the rest of this clock here. If they don't, they got to send their defense back out there. Third and 3. Josh under center here. They go with a play action pass. Josh hits Eric Franklin. Franklin picks up the 1st down, and that one will do it. The game's really been over for a while, but now they can actually run out the clock here. As Isaiah Flynn takes this one. Picks up a carry of 5. As I said it multiple times already, but the Chiefs have done a very good job slowing down this running offense from the Huskies. As they didn't do too good of a job there is Drew Stevens, over 50 yards on the game now. Might see one more run here to boost some of the stats. As Stevens picks up 6 on the last play of the game, but a dominating performance by both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. As Josh, a 158.3 QB rating, 12 of 15, 245 yards, 4 touchdowns, and no picks on the game. Rushing the ball, Josh did have the rushing touchdown, but it was a little rough for the offense. But Anthony Reddick, 3 catches, 116 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hunter also had a touchdown on that huge 37-yard catch. And Damian Hurt on the game. Hopefully he can get back soon. Shane led the team in tackles with 8. A tackle for loss from Caden and Grimes. No sacks, but 4 interceptions. 2 from Dylan, 1 from Steven, 1 from Gage. A pass deflection from Bishop. No forced fumbles. And a 101-yard pick 6 from Steven Stanton. What a game from the Orlando Huskies to now put them at 6-3 and now possibly have a 3-game lead in the division if the Broncos lose. But Huskies extend their winning streak to 5 and look to make it 6 next week. And I'll see y'all then. Peace.